I'm Cathy Bryarly, and I worked for the Boulder County Sheriff's Office from 1991 to 2020. The first 4 years, I was an animal control officer, and then I rode with a couple deputies, and I said, I can do this job. And so that's why I decided to do it, and I loved every minute of it.
My name's Sandy Long. I started with the Sheriff's Department in 1971. I became a detective in 1973 working crimes against persons. I did that until 1988 or so, and then my husband and I moved for a year. We came back and I started working at the jail and ran home detention for 13 years after that. So all told, I was at the Sheriff's Department from 71 until I retired in 2009.
So women in law enforcement, if you're ever wondering if you can do something or not, you can do it. I wanted to be a dog handler, a canine handler, and I was actually very much encouraged by my lieutenant to do that, and it was something that I could do. That I wasn't trying to be like, I'm going to be a woman in I'm going to be a female canine handler. It wasn't like that. It was more like, I can do this, and it doesn't matter that I'm a woman. And I see that even today there's definitely a need to have women in these positions, especially supervisory positions. And so that's why if you want to do it, you can do it, because you're wanted and you're needed, and it's important for you to be in those positions.
Don't let anyone tell you that women don't have a place in law enforcement. I think the biggest thing I have learned is that we have communication skills and other skills that are just as valuable, if not more so, than our male counterparts. There's all kinds of academies that they have now just for people who are interested in law enforcement to kind of get their feet wet. See if in fact it's something you would really like to do. But I agree with Cathy. There is a place for women in law enforcement, and I think it's unlimited. The field is open to you, and you have to take that first step, see if it's something you want to do, and then once you commit, stick with it. It's worth it. Never forget who you are. Don't try to be someone you're not, and don't try to follow a male's lead. One of our big advantages is we have a way of communicating with people very different from the way men communicate. And I think a mistake that I made early on was I had no role model. So I was trying to approach law enforcement the way I saw the men approaching it. That doesn't work. You need to be yourself, you need to be sincere, and certainly use all of your female tools in your toolbox to accomplish what you need to accomplish. But don't try to be anyone that you're not, and don't try to be a big gruff guy when you're 5 foot nothing and weigh 110 pounds. That was the lesson I learned. You know, you have the confidence, you have the abilities. Stick with it, learn, share your experiences, share your knowledge, and you won't regret coming into the arena of law enforcement and paving your own way.